Welcome to the 4 people in the chat. We will be getting started shortly. We are listening to, of course, Meditative Mind, my people. I do recommend Meditative Mind. This is 963 hertz plus 852 hertz plus 639 hertz miracle tones to activate your pineal gland. Okay. Meditative Mind. Check them out, y'all. I love you, El Brujo. You know this, man. Let me see what I can do here. How do I get on here? So yeah, y'all, let's talk about the coronavirus, shall we? So welcome to the 5 people in the chat. We're going to talk about this virus, okay? It is one of many designer pandemics, okay, or designer diseases, viruses that people put out here as part of basically. Let me back up before I go forward, and I want to talk about and remind you guys of my it is a designer disease, okay. I want to talk about my dream about the time of change, and I know y'all tired of me bringing it up, but I'm going to continue to bring it up because it is we're in it right now, and it was a prophetic dream, okay. So basically, if y'all think about it, think about the swine flu, think about Ebola, think about all these things that came before this, okay. These were all like test runs, you know what I'm saying, but this one is like a major one, okay. The government has always you kept this as something in their back pocket as far as like having a threat that would be like a national threat that would basically give them control over the population. Welcome, Spiritual Asset, Angela, and everyone else in the chat. So y'all, this is what I don't want you to do, because I want you to understand, being a light worker, that this is your time right now, okay? And so a lot of what's happening is this was already told about, and this is your time to do the work that you came here to do, okay. So I want to remind you guys of my dream, okay. And in my dream, how in my dream there was at the end of my dream, the great fire, or was it the great, yeah, at the end of the great fire dream, we were going towards like we were going towards another planet that had a glow around it, okay. I want to remind you guys of that glow, because this is what we're going to talk about, okay. And I also, if you couldn't see the thumbnail of this video, if you couldn't see the thumbnail, I want you guys to be able to look at the thumbnail, because it's showing you the picture of what a corona actually is, okay. And this is what this is my take on the coronavirus, okay. And so because again, my dream about the time of change, we were going towards a planet had a glow around it. Okay, that glow represents a sort of a halo. Okay, it's the same halo that you see around the head of an angel, that you see around Jesus, or whatever you see. You know what I'm saying? It's that same glow. And so the corona, that basically that happens in the cosmos, is it happens during a solar eclipse. Okay, and this is when uh so the corona, okay, the solar eclipse happens, and then you see that glow. It's basically looks like basically the sun has covered the moon, and you see a glow around the moon. Okay, and that comprises the corona. Okay, basically that halo. Okay, so the glow around the new planet that I was going to was comprised of basically the soul, this common soul song of the light workers. Okay, so this is what I'm going to bring these two things together, and about how the virus was sent to basically attack the people who are holding these light codes within you. Okay, basically the light workers. It has not worked. Okay, a lot of you have already been affected by this and don't even realize it. It has basically appeared as like this cough that a lot of us have, with this persistent lingering like mucus that's a little bit thicker, a little bit stickier, has lasted a little bit longer than the average cold. Okay, it's already gone through your system. Okay, and this is why you're going to be able to take this energy that's coming in and transmute it. Okay, so just stay with me. Okay, so it is a designer pandemic. Okay, just like the swine flu, just like Ebola, just like, you know, all of these other things that have come in the past. Now, right now, the planet is having an influx of Venusian energy that's coming in from Venus. Okay, Venus is in Taurus right now. Okay, and I'm a Taurus. Okay, Venusian energy, as we all know, is love. Okay, it's love and light, God energy. It's coming into the planet. So the people who should be worrying about this God energy coming into the planet, and who are worried about it, are the godless people. Okay, the people who have the God particles already within us. This energy is not affecting us in that way unless we allow it to cause us to go into fear. Now, light workers, you know, what's coming in is literally love and light, and it has everyone else running scared because it's a foreign energy to them. This is what we've already talked about this. Okay, so I don't want y'all to fall into the illusion and get caught up in the illusion. Okay, again, this is all quite by design. Again, like Bashante said, it's all by design. Now, basically what the coronavirus represents is because, again, going to that new planet represented us basically raising the vibration of this planet, and, you know, and transforming this planet, and basically bringing heavenly energies down into this realm, and you know, basically transforming the planet, which is happening as we speak. Okay, and the light workers are playing a big role in this. Okay, so basically the coronavirus was created, we all know this, it was lab created, and it was created to basically be that dark shadow it was created to eclipse the light, the high frequency vibration, the halo of what the light workers are creating as far as with the soul song. Now I'm gonna bring this all together, so stay with me. The glow that I saw around the new planet, okay, was a real halo. Okay, a halo basically comprised again of the individual soul songs that come together to make this harmony. Okay, the harmony presents itself in physical form as light, as a halo around the planet. The coronavirus was basically designed to try to eclipse that. Okay, now let me explain how the halo is created and how you are so very instrumental in keeping it in place and keeping it here. Okay, so basically the antidote to the coronavirus basically is in the veins of the light workers, of the light bearers of this planet, because again, you've already been hit by the virus and don't even know it. Okay, your system has already processed this, and it has, you know what I'm saying, basically it didn't work. Okay, so basically let me tell y'all what's been happening. Okay, basically I told y'all that as we move forward that we were going to go into a time of where we needed to be choosing and releasing, and we're in that time right now. Okay, basically it's about choosing which vibration you're going to be in, because as y'all see, most of the planet is run around here in fear. They are buying up all the damn tissue from Walmart and Target, and I'm drinking my mindful mint tea, and I froth me up some milk so it's like a cream mint tea, y'all. Oh, good. So anyway, y'all. So basically, the people, most of the people are in fear. This is where they're going. Okay, if you're a light worker, do not give in to this. Do not fall into this. First of all, let's break down corona. Okay, the word corona means crown. Okay, it literally means crown in Latin. Okay, and so corona, it's like a virus that it to the head. Okay, but let's take it even deeper. First of all, it's, I'm not saying it doesn't have physical effects, but it's mental. Okay, this is basically where they can take common cold symptoms or common flu symptoms and give you a delusion of it being something that is, you know what I'm saying, much bigger than what it is, like this, again, pandemic, because it's planet wide. And the reason why is because they want you to go into the vibration of fear. Okay, instead of into the vibration that is needed to hold this halo around the planet. Okay, so basically, the coronavirus is a halo virus. Okay, it's a halo virus. It's a virus that is being sprayed into the atmosphere, literally raining down in the rain and in the air as particles. Okay, that you're breathing in, and it's basically meant to lower your vibration. Okay, and it basically is meant, basically is giving you a common cold or the flu, and but basically they're in your mind. Okay, which is also part of it. The crown, they're making you think that this is something bigger than what it is. Okay, so to see how much you succumb to the fear. Okay, because people are running around in fear and they're acting out of fear. Okay, if you're not acting out of fear, then you're going to be able to get this message. Okay, because you know, we are immune to the virus. Okay, if you are holding the God particles within you, which are literal particles of vibrant light from the heavenly realms. Okay, the particles that they are spraying in the air were meant to eclipse that light. If y'all trying to feel me, y'all got to hear this metaphor that I'm making for y'all as far as the halo, the coronavirus being a crown virus, a halo virus. They are trying to keep this halo, this glow, from coming to around this planet, because it means that the planet has risen to a higher vibration, a vibration that most of those people cannot rise to. Those were the people we left on the lower vibrations at the end of my dream, remember? And we rose up and they were burning. Now we're gonna break it down. Okay, the sun's corona is visible during a solar eclipse, okay, where it looks like a glow around the moon, and that glow is basically the corona. Okay, that's the crown. Okay, so in my dream there was a glow around the planet. So basically they're trying to eclipse this glow that's coming. The glow is, all of the light workers on the planet right now are beginning to glow up because we have a lot of energy coming in that's love and light. Even right now, again, Venus is in Taurus, okay, which is in my sun sign, and it's bringing in a lot of love and light energy to people who are Venusian, who have Venusian energy. We all got some of it in our chart. Okay, this is all these are all planetary movements. Okay, that they are trying to eclipse with like stuff, the artificial things that are being sprayed into the air, and and also artificial illusions of things being happening, like just like filming empty shelves at Walmart. Basically a call from the higher ups of the green light to empty those, take away all of the rubbing alcohol, even from Amazon, taking away all the sanitizer off the shelves at Target and Walmart. This is all staged, my people, for y'all to feel like, oh my God, everything's disappearing. There's a scarcity. There is, everything is sparse. This sends people into a fear of survival. It's one of the base fears that most people have. And so the government has already known this. They've already known that if there is a national threat, people are going to react in fear, and they need that vibration of fear. It's like a narc needs you to vibrate low in order that they can feed off of you. Okay, because what's happening is that light workers are waking up, they're glowing up. They're basically, okay, because I'm going to explain how it happens. Okay, basically the cells of your body, if you are a light worker, okay, the literal cells of your body within the core of it is a magnet that magnetizes light. But let me back up because I don't want to go too far. But basically, you magnetize these light particles and you literally breathe them in. Okay, as you in the higher realms. Okay, the lower in the higher third and even lower fourth dimensions, you can breathe in these God particles. It's that good ass prana that that Ralph talks about on Infinite Waters. Okay, so basically, it's in the air in the higher realms, and you can breathe this in. You have to know how to work this light. Okay, you breathe it in, you circulate it. It has to be worked in this way. It has to keep the balance by you breathing it in. You then you have to breathe it back out into your creations, by breathing life into your creations, by speaking things into being, and these God particles come out and literally form the substance of the things that you are creating. In fact, you are a light worker. So basically, your cells are designed to magnetize love and light that's coming in from the cosmos through the sun. Okay, and this is how your glow up is happening. And a lot of light workers right now are receiving upgrades and beginning to have the physical transformations that you can literally see. Okay, but basically, the corona is basically a glow around any luminous planetary body, like the moon or the sun, or like the new earth that I saw in my dream that we're creating right now. Okay, so basically, the basically, okay, the luminous, the glow is basically created by particles of moisture or particles of dust, literal stardust. Okay, that is being illuminated closely around the sun. Okay, suspended. Okay, suspended like in the air around the sun, because we know in space there's no gravity. So these are droplets of liquid and stardust. Okay, literally from the stars that are being illuminated by the glow. That is what comprises the halo. Okay, so we're gonna go even further on that. Okay, these around it, it is like an electrical charge. Okay, that is illuminating this glow around the planet. Okay, it's like an aura of plasma that surrounds the sun and the stars. Okay, welcome Gemini awakening. So basically, the God particles. Okay, how can I explain them? Are fourth dimensional particles in the air. Some of us can see them. Okay, some people, we talked about it earlier, that or in another video, about how some of us see these little teens or little sparks in the air. Okay, I can see them. Some people see them. Okay, just look like little sparks of this very brilliant light. Okay, those are God particles. Okay, it's prana, literal, that good ass prana, like I said, that Ralph talks about on Infinite Waters. Okay, and if y'all don't know Ralph, check out Infinite Waters. Okay, he talks about it every day because Ralph is breathing it in every day. He understands you have to be consciously breathing this in and circulating it back out into creation. If you're a real light worker, that's how you work light. You breathe it in, you breathe it out as a creation. Okay, and it's a gift that not everybody has. Okay, so basically, these particles are fourth dimensional particles that exist in the air in the lower fourth and higher dimensions. Okay, the higher you rise in frequency, the more you integrate these particles into yourself. Yes, Saffron. Yeah, you can see them. You know what I'm saying? I saw one today, like little, I call them little teens. Okay. Basically, the higher that you rise in your own personal frequency, which is basically about your own personal enlightenment, and how, you know, how much you develop yourself spiritually. Okay, the more that you integrate these into yourself, and the more you gain access, yeah, and the more you can basically gain access, and your cells are magnetizing these energies. Okay, so basically, if you're a light worker, in the core of the cells in your body, they basically are designed to magnetize these light bodies in, to integrate them into your body. Okay, to hold that light. Okay, to hold that light, and that light is what comprises that light that's going to connect all the light workers, the unified field of love and light that I talk about. That is that glow that we see around the planet. That is that corona around the planet. Okay, so the coronavirus is particles and other artificial things that they are putting basically into the atmosphere. Okay, to basically try to eclipse those particles that the light workers basically are able to breathe in and cause creation, and also hold that high vibration of the planet to, you know what I'm saying, to keep it higher, so high that they can't affect us. Okay, so it's very important that right now y'all don't succumb to the fear. Okay, because this is what you were created for right now, to hold the light in this time of fear, when the rest of the planet is in fear. There is going to be that separation, like I saw in my dream. Okay, in my dream, they was running around, they was burning and all that, because that was their fear. They thought it was the end of the world. They knew they had done shit. They thought they was going to hell. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, this is where they're going to be if they succumb to the fear. We're not succumbing to that. We are light workers. We know what we are supposed to do. We breathe in those particles from the air. Okay, they're God particles. You draw them into your heart center. They're activated by your thoughts and intentions. Okay, your thoughts and intentions are literal seeds that you can breathe out as creations into 3D. We talk about breathing life into your creations. This is what we're talking about. Breathing in that good ass prana, consciously breathing it in, conscious breath. Okay, a mature spiritual walk is not unconscious, it's very conscious. You're consciously breathing in prana and consciously circulating it through your heart center, and breathing it out by speaking life into creation, into your positive creations. Okay, this is helping to transform the world. This is helping to reconfigure the energy, and it's helping to hold the light for the planet. It's helping to create the corona around the planet. Okay, and all you have to do is be conscious of it, and to consciously do it in spite of what everybody else is doing, because the whole point of the coronavirus is to eclipse those God particles, so that the vibration is lowered, taking everybody into a vibration of fear. You know what I'm saying? And so the light workers, knowing what you know, knowing who you are, we're not, this is not the time for that. We're not part of the collective, and we're not going to succumb to that. Okay, so basically understand that if you are a light worker and you know who you are, if you are one, magnetize those God particles, breathe them in. Okay, integrate them into your being, through your heart, and hold them. You know what I'm saying? Hold them within you and breathe them out. It has to circulate. And if you're interested in because I'm going to teach you guys a breathing technique that we use to circulate this. Okay, this is what Archangel Michael, how he teaches us. Okay, to circulate this breath in and out of our physical bodies, so that we are basically holding the corona around the whole earth by connecting that with that unified field of the rest of the light workers. Okay, your pineal gland is basically a light filter, okay, for the brain. Okay, so this is, a lot of people wear bendies for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? But as long as whatever you're doing, know why you're doing it, and don't do it just because everyone else is doing it. Okay, your pineal gland is a light filter for the brain. Okay, it's basically. How can I explain? Because that light is coming in. Okay, so as you bring it in, you're able to use it to visualize things. Okay, this is all part of who you are as a light worker. You have to use your imagination, your visualization techniques, meditation, bringing all of these things in. If any time, like right now, your spirituality cannot be a hobby. It has to become your lifestyle and who you are. This is not something you can do on the side and all of that. This has to come to the forefront in your lifestyle, so that you understand, because right, again, we are in the time of change that I was talking about in my dream. Okay, so the coronavirus, understand, is a crown virus, and it is meant to eclipse the corona of the planet, the new earth that I'm talking about. Okay, that the light workers are here to create. Okay, understand that your chakra system, okay, they have colors. Okay, because they basically magnetize the appropriate light frequency coming in, being sent by the archangels. Okay, a lot of y'all don't understand that about the archangels. Y'all hear me talk about colors a lot, the colors from heaven. There's colors that y'all can't even see. Okay, in the higher realms, we talk about colors. Every archangel brings their own ray, their own color. Okay, so your chakra system is basically synchronized with the archangel that can come and heal or turn on or can activate your own internal colors. Okay, so this is why we work with the archangels. A lot of the readers work with the tarot card readers, and you know what I'm saying, and people who are working with the higher vibrating spirits. We work with archangels. We know that they bring in colors. Okay, and the colors represent basically the qualities, the virtues, the attributes of each specific ray or color that the archangels are giving you. Okay, they send these rays through the sun, like I said, or the archangels will be right here with you. You know what I'm saying? But the rays and the colors come through the sun as light. Okay, this is what a rainbow is. Okay, they come through the sun as light. These colors comprise your own personal aura. Okay, so you have to understand, like if you're able to see a person's aura, the colors in them, that mixture of colors, that is like this complex blend of frequencies, higher vibrational frequencies. Okay, and your own personal aura is connected to the glands in your physical body. So understand, as I'm breaking this down for you guys, how our physical body is directly connected to the higher realms. Okay, if you are a light worker, if you're a light worker, you integrate these colors, these rays, these vibrational frequencies from the archangels into your chakra system. Okay, so learn these colors and what they mean. Okay, like Archangel Michael, I associate Michael because sometimes he brings purple, but he also brings red. Okay, because he helps you get grounded. Okay, with your root chakra. So yes, Archangel Michael, Raphael, okay, works with the throat, the blue. Okay, so if you don't, they're the colors. Okay, so the colors mean everything. The colors basically represent a vibrational frequency. Okay, and these vibrational frequencies hook in directly to your own personal chakra system. You have a chakra that is above the seventh chakra. You have an eighth chakra that is your soul star, and we're going to talk about that because I'm going to do another video. But your soul star, okay, and we're going to talk about a little bit about the soul star. But basically, every light worker is constantly receiving a complex combination of colors. Okay, it is a combination of frequency patterns from the archangels. This is constantly coming into your being, your physical being, if you are a light worker, and you learn to see these colors and learn to know what they mean. Okay, these are constantly penetrating your aura at your level of consciousness. So this is why everyone's aura looks different, because everyone is at a different level of consciousness or enlightenment. Okay, so the more light you've taken in, the more that you get in downloads, the more information, the more you adorn yourselves with cosmic knowledge, the brighter and the more colorful that your aura is going to be. But it is a constant um you know penetration. Is constantly being penetrated by colors from the archangel. So your aura is like a moving thing, colors, and you can always integrate more colors into your aura by adorning yourself with more knowledge. Okay, so your level of awareness and understanding it is going to increase with each download that you get, with each every time you rise higher in your vibrational frequency, your colors are going to change. Okay, so but the colors basically are coming in, and your connection to the archangels in the higher realm. So learn which colors connect to which archangels, which center are they working on in your physical body. Okay, because I see them, and so as the more that the more you awaken, you'll begin to see these colors too. And some of y'all already see them. Some of y'all see the God particles. Okay, the little pings, the little sparks, the vibrant light. Okay, now again, prana are these God particles that you're literally breathing in. They make the substance of what you're going to breathe out. They create the substance of the creations that you're visualizing and speaking into being by breathing life into it. Okay, the amount of prana that you are going to be allocated, because each individual, the prana is all around us in the air, but you can only store so much in your body. The amount that you can store into your body is directly related to how your level of enlightenment. Okay. And so the more that you enlighten yourself, the more prana that you can store within your physical body. Okay. The way that this keeps its balance again is by it stays the amount of it that's in the air always remains the same because it keeps its balance by you breathing it in and breathing it right back out as a creation. So the prana is always there to get, is an unlimited supply. Yes, spiritual, I said your auric field is comprised of the colors, okay, of your own chakra system being constantly fed by the archangels and their colors from the heavenly realms, light worker. Okay, so when you're consciously breathing in this good ass prana, like Ralph, okay, then you are working the light. Okay, so basically, the coronavirus was meant to come and eclipse those God particles. So they shoot their artificial particles into these artificial ass clouds that's raining this artificial ass rain, and we're breathing in this artificial ass air in the lower realms. If you raise your consciousness, you then begin to breathe in prana from the higher realms. Okay, the way you reach the higher realms is to raise enlightened. Okay, adorn yourself with knowledge, expand your consciousness. This is how you get to the higher realms. This is how you access the prana that's in the air. You have to be in the lower fourth or higher dimensional realms to get it. Okay, you again, being spiritual, a mature spirituality is not an unconscious experience. You are fully aware of what you are doing. I'm conscious. There's conscious breathing, meditation. This is why they talk about conscious breathing. A lot of people are not conscious of the fact that they should be aware and be mindful of the fact that you're breathing in prana, God particles, the particles that you are going to use to breathe life into your creations. Okay, so as you do it, you basically have to develop a self-sustaining divinity. Okay, by breathing this air in and out and consciously breathing it into your life into your creations. And by doing so, you begin receiving sustenance, okay, from the river of life, the cosmic river of life. You begin to be supported and sustained by the divine, and you know this. Okay, so and the way you're going to start being sustained by that is through your eighth chakra. Again, that this is your soul star. Okay, and y'all don't, we're going to talk about the soul star. I'm going to do a whole nother video on it because we talked about the soul song. Okay, each awakened light worker is a living star. Remember, I talked about the angels being stars. The stars are angels. I mean, when you look up in the sky, those angels really, I mean, those stars really are living beings. They are angels. Okay, and every light worker is also a living star. You just can't see yourself yet. Okay, you are a living, breathing, literal made of stardust, capable of processing harmonic frequencies, celestial harmonic frequencies, okay, of your own. So a lot of us, we've talked about the soul star. Okay, and so according to your level of spiritual consciousness, the frequencies that you are able to process, the frequencies, the colors, the frequencies, your aura, your chakras, they are all intertwined. Okay, so basically, as the frequencies come in from the archangels and they activate your own personal chakra system, your colors, they emit a sound, a vibration of frequency, and that frequency is your own individual soul song. And then as your frequency blends, because it's a harmonic, it's like a chorus of angels, it's like music, a composition where everyone is an instrument in the song. Okay, and that halo around the planet, yes, I said the halo that is around the planet basically is the combination of everyone's soul song. So that is what comprises the corona around the new earth that I saw us going to, my dream. Okay, so understand. So basically, I want, because I'm trying to bring it, and I hope that it's coming together for you. The soul song again is you have a personal soul song that you are able to begin to hear when you reach a certain level of enlightenment, okay? When you are able to be aware of the archangels, you know what I'm saying, constantly penetrating your aura with colors, with their music, with their sounds, okay? And you become clairaudient. You're able to hear what the angels are telling you. They will send you songs, you know what I'm saying, but they will also let you hear your own soul song, because it represents, it appears in physical reality as colors, as light, okay, as rainbow. And then you can hear it, you know what I'm saying, on another dimension as an audible sound, okay? So your personal soul song blends with everyone else. This is the unified field of love and light that also manifests itself as colors, that also manifests itself as sound, that also manifests itself as a glow, a corona around the planet. Okay. And that coronavirus is meant to eclipse that glow. It cannot work, and it will not work as long as the light workers continue to hold their vibration and do not succumb to the illusion, do not sink into the collective and become part of that, because that is what keeps the corona, the eclipse. It's corona, it's basically an energy of fear. Okay, fear, you're either going to, so right now we have to choose or release those fears and choose love. As you release the fears and choose love, you down here, this is the people that were burning on the lower level. As you choose love, you rise with us to the higher realms, and you leave all of that behind. And so y'all really need to be able to, you know what I'm saying, get the visuals of this and understand what this coronavirus is. It's an attack on the light workers. It's an attack on the halo around the planet. It's an attack on your own personal soul song, your aura, your chakra system. Okay. And it's basically fear trying to eclipse love. Okay. And you can't let that happen, because you already know the truth in your heart. You have already had the coronavirus, okay, as that cold. A lot of y'all have already had it. A lot of it's still lingering, you're still coughing it, but your body has processed this. And so once you've already had something and processed it within your veins, now light worker is the antidote to the coronavirus. Okay, so you don't have anything to fear, nothing at all. Okay, so basically, understand that you are a literal star, a literal point of light, okay? A vibrant spark of the divine, okay? And this universe is comprised of one big collective soul song, the soul song of all of the light workers who understand and who are holding their light despite the illusion of separation and despite the fear. We are holding our soul song, connecting ourselves with the unified field of love and light. Also, the archangels are helping us to hold. Okay, this is why your chakras have to be activated. Okay, so once your chakras are activated, you have to hold that light. And the way you hold it is by holding yourself in a high vibration, thinking higher thoughts, emitting love and light, allowing your soul song to be heard, sharing your radiance with other people, sharing the downloads that you get. Because just like as you get the download, it's activating your colors, it's opening you up to more colors from the angels. And you are also share that with other people and allow them to open themselves up, because the more, it's like, again, taking that seed candle and lighting all the other candles on your altar. Okay, so you have to share the information, the downloads that you're getting, no matter how far-fetched it seems. If you are being told by the divine and you know to share something, you need to share it, because if you're not, it's going to be detrimental for you personally and also for the planet. Sometimes it can be a matter of life and death. So it is a requirement for you to continue advancing, for you to share what you get. This is how the balance is kept. Okay, as you're breathing in that good ass prana, it's coming in as information, as downloads, as songs, as poems, as whatever. You let that come back out as what it is and into creation, as a new creation. Okay, and this is holding the balance, and you hold that light. Okay, so you are in this realm right now where you have to breathe in this prana, and you have to consciously breathe it out as a new creation. Okay, each day. So each day, speak life into the new earth that you want to see come, the new earth that you are actually helping bring into creation. Okay, that you are literally using this energy that's coming in, light worker, to reconfigure the earth from what it used to be into the new earth with that glowing corona around it that I seen. Okay, so understand what the corona is. When I'm done with this, that is a corona. Okay, the thumbnail for this video is a corona. The way that it occurs in space, it occurs during a solar eclipse when the sun is covering the moon. The moon appears as a darkened disk with a glow around it. That is a corona. Okay, and basically the coronavirus is a halo virus for the planet, which is why it is a pandemic. It's supposed to go over the whole planet, and it's basically them trying to spread fear over the whole planet. Okay, by literally pouring particles into the air that you have breathed in that has caused these flu-like symptoms, and they basically trying to eclipse the God particles that are in the air that light workers are meant to breathe in, that light workers naturally magnetize to our own cells, through our heart centers, and that we are meant to use to create the new earth. So the coronavirus was meant to eclipse the God particles, okay? And you breathe that in instead, okay? The way that you breathe in the God particles, despite the artificial things that are being put in the air, is that your consciousness, you just have to be at that level of consciousness. You just have to be consciously aware, consciously breathing, consciously aware of the prana, at that surge, vibrating at that level. You have to think positive thoughts. You cannot go into fear. You cannot go into doubt. This is not the time for that. This is the time for the light workers to be working the light. Okay, if this planet ever needed you, it is right now, because they're trying to send the whole entire world into fear mode, which is the low vibration. Okay, and the only people who are able to hold it, because just like in my dream, at the end of the dream, y'all, remember, it was only a few people in the house and everybody else outside was possessed and didn't know it. Well, that is the rest of the world that is running around in fear. They are basically letting the devil energy move through them, okay? Fear is devil energy all day long. We have to counteract that. If you wish to move to the higher realms, if you wish for the planet to move to that planet to where that glow is around the planet, the glow is the corona. Okay, so just understand that. Okay, from going forward, be conscious of the good ass prana that's in the air despite the coronavirus. Understand that the only way that you can breathe in that prana is by vibrating high, by staying out of fear, by thinking good thoughts, by imagining beautiful things, by visualizing a beautiful earth, by breathing life into beautiful, positive, high vibrating creation. Okay, you have the power to do this, light worker, and right now you're being challenged to do it. Okay, hold love and light, inspire others to do so, listen for your soul song, magnetize love and light energy in through your chakra system. Understand that it's coming from the archangels, who each have their own colors. The colors are going to activate your colors. Your aura is going to be constantly being penetrated by these colors, constantly changing as you change your mind, constantly growing as you expand your mind. Okay, and once you have that around you, then nothing dark can touch you. Once you are radiating light, you are going to be automatically connected into the unified field of love and light that comprises the corona around the planet, is literally being emanated from the heart centers of the light workers on the planet. Okay, so yes, the virus feeds off fear, it spreads off fear. Don't believe the hype. Y'all don't know that they can basically put out the call to tell Walmart and Target and all of them to clear out the shelves, report that the shelves are clear of hand sanitizer, the shelves are clear of bleach, the shelves are clear of alcohol. Even if they are, it's because they have instilled fear in the minds of these people. But y'all got to really think about it, and think about it. History has shown what happened to Ebola, what happened to the swine flu. The same thing is going to happen to the coronavirus. Understand that this is bigger than those things in the past, because right now light workers are awakening, and it's important that we hold this light vibration around the planet. Okay, we are in the age of enlightenment. We are in the age of Aquarius. Okay, we are in the age of emotion, water. You know what I'm saying? We are in the age of love and light coming into the planet. And you say you're a light worker, you're an empath, you're a star seed. It's time to get on your job. Step up to the mic. Put your demo down. It's time right now. Okay, time has come today. They're spraying particles in the earth to eclipse God particles, the good ass prana that's in the air. Okay, that is the coronavirus. That is what a corona is. Okay, it is an eclipse. It is a glow around the planet that they literally trying to eclipse with darkness in the air particles and literally around the entire planet. Okay, and again, it is comprised. The corona around the planet is comprised of the light coming from the heart centers, the glow up of the light workers. Okay, so your glow up has to be spread. It has to be shared. It has to be connected into that unified field so that the corona remains around the planet and is not eclipsed by the coronavirus. Okay, so y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I will be back because we are going to talk more about, I want to talk about the soul star, which is your eighth chakra, okay, and also your soul song, okay, because this is what basically literally these are all your soul star is your eighth chakra. Your soul song is the vibrational frequency of all of your chakras, okay, being activated. It makes a song. It's also your part of the harmony of the corona of the whole planet. If you could physically move yourself into that field of light, electrical field of light that surrounds the new earth, you would hear music, because that's what it is. It's love, light, it's music. All of those things are the same thing. Love, light, music, and colors, all the same thing, just different dimension. Okay, so understand that. Understand what the corona is. Now you know what the coronavirus is. You are not susceptible to it as long as you are vibrating high. You have already had it. Okay, you've been coughing. You're going to cough it up. You've been coughing it up. Now within your veins, light worker, is the antidote to that. And now we're going to keep moving. We're going to continue moving forward. We are not succumbing to fear. Understand your role is vital. It's necessary. Each and every one of you, your particular part of that harmony of the corona is necessary. So you must step to the mic. Understand that there were 2 million light workers that were originally dispersed to this planet. Okay, and there are only going to be 144,000 that are going to actually complete this journey and actually be instrumental in holding the glow around the planet, who are actually going to sit in their glow up, who are going to walk in their power, who are going to sustain vibration so that we hold that glow, that corona around the planet. Okay, so you have to right now choose which world you're going to be in. You're going to go in and stay in that lower world, or you're going to rise with us to the higher one where the planet had a corona, a glow around it. Okay, because both worlds exist, both vibrational frequencies exist, and it is absolutely up to you. I know. It was time. It was time. We're not heartless around here like some people. You know what I'm saying? I said it was time. So anyway, you guys, I hope that this has been helpful. Okay, I will be back later. We're going to talk about the soul star, which is your eighth chakra, and the soul song, which is your specific personal vibration that you add to the glow, which is around the planet. Okay, a corona. So if you want to know more about what a corona is cosmically, do your research. It is basically the glow that happens during a solar eclipse. Okay, and the coronavirus is basically a metaphor for that. Okay, as far as the prana that's in the air, light workers, the light that's coming in, and the glow that's around the new earth once we accomplish that. But basically, the virus is their attempt to keep that glow from happening. Okay, so until we meet again, my people, keep it classy, keep it clean. Don't worry, don't believe the hype. Be happy and do what you got to do to make shit happen. Peace.